What's cracking? What's cracking? I know it's later in the day. Had to get my day started late, far as with the videos because I was running around in this wind, getting my motorcycle down to my shop so my uncle could go pick up a lot of the stuff that I need to do some maintenance and upgrades. Gotta keep the machine running strong like the Mack truck. So, I want to go over some of the DMs that I constantly get from you guys. Sometimes y'all leave them in the comments, but a lot of you know that y'all can reach out to me through direct message on Instagram and ask me anything about sports medicines, enhancements, and that's nature. Y'all even ask me things about relationship questions and all of that. And a lot of you guys know that I take my time to answer nearly every one of you guys. I'm probably one of the only YouTubers out there that comments to his supporters, even the negative comments and everything. I comment to everyone, and I do that on all my videos. I can remember when I first got started and I was at like maybe 300, 500 subscribers, and they like, yeah, I bet you won't be commenting once your channel grows to at least 1,500, and here it is now. We're getting close to 80,000, and I'm still doing the same thing. And you guys want to know why I do it? Because deep down in my corazón, I know that if anybody on the face of this earth take time out of their day to view my videos, to leave messages, comments, and everything, take time out of their lives to do that, I can reciprocate the same respect. There's no one in this world that busy to where they can't reciprocate the same energy of someone's giving them. No one. So when a person say they just that busy, it's not possible, because we make time for everything that we want to do. You know, so that's why I still comment. I can have 1 million subscribers, and Mack Truck is still going to be what? Commenting to his supporters. Even the ones that hate me and don't like me, I still comment to them guys. I troll them a lot, you know, but they still get a response and a reply from me because they still taking time out of their days. Now, with that being said, I've been getting asked so much about, I want to start taking enhancements. I want to try things. I want to get in the field. Like, what should I do? I can't tell none of y'all what to do. I just tell y'all what it is. I did, but I start how I do it. What's safest route, you know, and I leave it there. But the base of everything that pertains to this is testosterone. And if you want to try something, the best thing to do is to try test enanthate or test cypionate. When I started at 1 shot a week until I was done with 1 full bottle. Then when I started another bottle, I was going twice a week with test enanthate, and I was trying DECA with it. Now, I was getting terrible grade of enhancements, but that's what I was doing. And the base of everything, on if you're trying to put on a little muscle, you're trying to get energy, is to bring up your testosterone levels with synthetic testosterone. Now, what I like to run personally is Test E, EQ, Primo. I like running Anadrol and Anavar together with it. And it just does great for me. Anadrol don't take my appetite away at all. And when my joints bother me, I like running DECA. Some like running MPP because it's in and out. It's a fast in and out. There's no water. You don't got to worry about holding water and all of that. But I don't have an issue with retaining water. So that's why I can do DECA without being scared of retaining water. I can do creatine without being scared of retaining water, you see? So that's why I like those things. Now, if you're really thinking about doing this, educate yourself on exactly what it is that testosterone is, other than just taking my word for it, because the male body produces testosterone naturally for the most part. Now, the older we get, our testosterone levels start dropping. And that's why there's a ton of TRT clinics out. There's a ton of TRT clinics. And that's to what? Help a man stay healthy. Because once your testosterone levels are getting low, you could get the high blood pressure, diabetes. You develop all the negative symptoms. Me, I'm blessed to not be experiencing any of those symptoms. And maybe it's because I always find balance with getting on gear and off of gear. You know, so it's just you got to do your own due diligence on figuring out what it is, because the one thing I can do is point you in a direction once you give me an idea of what you're trying to do, what it is your goal is, but be realistic about it, because there's nothing in no bottle that can make you look phenomenal within 3 months, 6 months, and all that. The six-pack abs comes from the kitchen. The muscle gains comes from the bedroom, and that's when you're getting the proper rest. You get the proper nutrition and nutrients in your body. You get the proper rest. You can burn the fat. You can build the muscle. Now, the other 10-20% comes from the enhancements in the training. So don't think just because you take a shot that, oh, I'm getting stronger, or oh, my body is going to change. Absolutely not. It changes in the kitchen. That's the only place it can change, guys. In the kitchen and in the bedroom. So it's best to find balance of taking breaks off of this stuff. And once you're my age, or close to my age and older, and you run in full cycles and you want to come off for 4 to 6 weeks, then you just do a TRT dose. One shot, 200 milligrams a week of testosterone, and you keep it there just so you can stay balanced. Because you're not going to gain muscle off a TRT stack. I don't care what nobody say. Now, you can't say you TRT, and if you're doing tests, Anavar, GH, and all that, that's not TRT. That's doing a fucking full cycle. That's doing a cycle. So you got to be aware of what it is you're trying to accomplish. Be honest with yourself. If you got a significant other, be honest with that person. If that's the person you don't see a future with, don't share the knowledge with that person, because they will use it against you and make you feel like you're doing things that can potentially harm and kill yourself. The only way you're going to do things that can potentially harm and kill yourself if you're doing too much of anything. If you're doing too much of anything, it can backfire on you. So you got to be very careful when it pertains to that. You know, I also like to, just take my time and give my body the proper time to rest. So I went from 1 shot a week to where I just started taking 2 shots a week and everything. So fingers crossed to continue staying healthy. We getting older, we're getting wiser, so it don't make no sense to rush anything. And we're going to let the body do what the body is supposed to do. Anyway, I just wanted to answer that one question that's always being thrown out to me. Hopefully this video can help a lot of you guys. Huh? Wait, what size needles? Why y'all always ask me what size needles I use? Now, I like to use 27s, 26s, and 25s. Now, I pick and choose which ones I'm going to do. Now, if I'm going to do a full 2 cc of oil, I'm going to go with a 25 gauge. And I'm going to do a full 2 cc's with a 25 gauge. Now, when I'm using just 1 cc syringe in each one of oil, I go with a 27, 26, depends. Sometimes I can go with a 29 or whatever, but roughly I like using between 25s to 27s based off of how much oil I'm going to inject in one area at the time. And I like to use a drawing needle of an 18 gauge. What is a drawing needle, Mac? That's the needle you use to pull the oil out of the bottle. By that way, it won't be taken long by you using the same needle you're going to stick yourself with. Plus, you don't have to worry about dulling the needle by sticking it into this silicone to draw the liquid, then sticking it into that silicone to draw the liquid. So it's best to use a drawing needle. Anyway, it's the People's Champ giving y'all exactly what y'all been waiting for. That's transparency. Oh, wait, I've been doing that this whole time. Interesting. Now, Until next time, I'll smell y'all later. Geek, geek, geek.